Farming is a family business. Families work together, thrive together, succeed together. And when tough times come, they come for the whole family. No family understands this better than the Beck family, who knows that sometimes the thing a farm family needs most is a break. Time to be together, to laugh together, a day off to get ready for what comes next. The Beck's Day Ever. Today we're with the Wilson family in South Central Michigan, where Keith and Cindy Wilson live and farm nearly 2,000 acres. They've been married for 41 years, with 3 kids and 3 grandchildren. The farm was a dream they shared early in the marriage, and they made that dream come true.
Me and my wife started this business years ago, and we just grew to what it is today. We both worked off the farm at the time. She was a registered nurse, and I was a truck driver, but, you know, this is where we wanted to be. This is how we raised our family. And
while Keith farmed, Cindy did pretty much everything else.
Our mom was pretty much a superhero to the community. She always tried to do everything that she could for us, but also help with the hospitals and community around us.
Our mom definitely kept us in line, made us mind our P's and Q's, and wasn't afraid to wash our mouths out.
She really is the backbone of this family. Always has been.
There was times she would drive tractor or whatever I asked and needed to do, you know, before the kids got old enough to do some of that. She would help out. She took care of the books, mostly did all that, took care of all the paperwork and stuff, and she took care of the yard for the most part, mowing the grass and garden, always had a garden. She loved gardening.
But in May of 2020, a tragic accident devastated the lives of the Wilsons.
She got some steaks out and was gonna grill steaks for dinner that evening. She was out on the deck, you know, and I walked out there. The grill that she was cooking on was tipped over, and it was a charcoal grill. The porch was on fire, and she laid right in the middle of it, and it hit her head and knocked her out. So she was badly burned, and we still don't know to this day what caused it. That was a bad day, and then it got worse from there for a while, you know. I mean, they didn't give her much of a chance.
That phone call was probably the worst one I've ever had in my life. I get a call from my dad and says, "Your mom's been in an accident, I need you here now."
My wife was taking our daughter and our dog for a walk, and all of a sudden I look up from the TV and her and the neighbors are running across the yard, and she just had to explain on the way. I didn't even know. I just jumped up and went.
I had actually went home after planting all day and got the phone call, and the truck couldn't go fast enough to get here.
With over 60% of her body severely burned, Cindy was given only a 10% chance of survival.
We had some setbacks. We would take 3 steps ahead and 1 step backwards.
Definitely felt like the minute you thought it might be looking up, you'd just get knocked back.
Those first few months, you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know what the next phone call is going to bring. You don't know what the next minute's going to bring. A lot of sleepless nights because you were just waiting for that phone call.
Well, it's been tough, but it's been I don't know the right word for it, but it was just amazing. The people, friends, you know, that helped out, you know.
It was overwhelming how many people cared.
The support was incredible. We had a lot of community members reaching out. I still have people calling and inquiring how she's doing and if there's anything the family needs. A lot of meals dropped off for Dad's to make sure he would eat.
Count among the people who care Beck's area seed advisor, Chip Riddle, and the team at Beck's, who responded when Chip shared Cindy's story.
I got a phone call from Doug Wilt. He's one of our dealers, in fact, a dealer that they work with. And he told me that there was an accident at the farm and that Cindy was burned horribly in that accident. And so we started inquiring then at that time, and that's been almost 2 years ago. And I've just tried to keep in touch and to hear what was happening and her progress. I made a phone call to Maggie Holt at Beck's, and told her what was going on, and it just kind of escalated from there. So a lot of people, a lot of different people have put time and effort into this.
And I mentioned that she was a gardener, and they came up with this idea, like a vertical garden, so that when she does come back home, you know, if she's still in a chair, she'll be able to go out in this garden.
Our team for Beck's Hybrids is helping out to construct the paver patio along with the garden beds. It's been this gal's dream to have a garden, and so we're creating a space where she comes home, she can find joy. A little bit more in here.
Part of our culture is helping those who need help, and that's what we're here to do today.
This is going to give her an opportunity to spend some time outside and do something that she really enjoyed.
I would do this every chance I get.
Put the pavers down so the chair will really get around awesome. The height of these beds are just about chair height, so you can roll right up there and take care of your, whether it be flowers or vegetables. It's really an awesome thing to see. And I think she'll really, really be blown away by it when she sees it for the first time.
I'm imagining that Cindy will be overwhelmed with a lot of tears and a lot of joy whenever you hear a story like hers and you get to be a part of creating a sense of joy for her. I'm sure that we're all going to be touched by her story.
We're planning on having a Jimmy Buffett music party for her and a barbecue, and I think she's going to be shocked when she gets out of the car. And I really think there's going to be a lot of emotion, to be honest with you, to start with, and then I think we're going to settle into the party because we're going to play some good music and have some barbecue and a lot of good friends. And I hope it's the best Beck's Day ever for the Wilson family.
Other than short day trips to see her family, Cindy hasn't been home since the accident. And while the Beck's Day Ever crew wasn't sure how she'd react to the surprise, they worked hard to make it a special day for the whole Wilson family. The details of what the team brought to life were kept under wraps. But as family, friends, and the Beck's team, including Scott Beck, began arriving that morning, a feeling of excitement filled the air.
We do look for ways to recognize the farmers and their families that, you know, that are doing the work in America to feed people. There's many times when hardship's part of that, and so if we can come along the side and be part of their story in those difficult times to help lift them up and help them through and let them know that people care. That's who we want to be and how we want our employees to rally around each other and our customers.
What I'm most excited about is being able to witness the joy that she's going to experience at receiving such an amazing gift that she's totally not expecting at all.
Wow, the garden was really cool. Such an amazing work that our team did. I think it'll be an amazing sight for Cindy to see.
Cindy was obviously surprised to find everyone waiting for her, but she was also moved by the outpouring of love and support. And of course, the garden was a big hit.
Did you be able to reach over into them and do your gardening?
Oh, yeah.
Is it awesome?
It is. Love it.
There's a lot of people that care about you.
See them.
We're thankful you could be here.
Me too.
She loves the garden.
Yeah.
I'm glad all these people could come out and see her, and I know she's happy. I asked her if she liked it. She says it's beautiful. I can't believe they did this for me.
Oh, she was blown away by it. We've been trying to really keep it secretive. I pulled up next to the garden that they built her, the raised garden, and she was just really, really excited about that. She's happy.
It was great to be part of this, to be able to witness her coming home and having something that she loved to do before, and then seeing how, you know, there's hope that she could do that again in the gardening.
So we'll just keep praying and believing with them that she's going to get a full recovery and be able to do the things that she enjoys and that they enjoy as a family.
To do this, put this on, the party, the you know, the garden, everything is just amazing. Just amazing to me, you know. And I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody that was a part of this, because It's big.
Cindy, glad you're home.
Farming, like life, has its joys and challenges. That's why it's so important to take time to enjoy special moments, to make time to enjoy your Beck's Day Ever.